So I said right, we have three different STOs. Okay, let's go to first one. First method, it is a stock transfer order between the two plants within the same company code. Okay, and via route. Via route. Okay, and the second one is STO between the two plants in the same company code. Yeah, via ST route. Okay, here we are doing with via ST route. What do you mean by ST route? It is like a shipping, with shipping and without billing. If you remember that we had a discussion about this one, inter STO, intra STO, right? So this we generally call the second step. We generally call as a intra STO, and the third one is STO between two company codes, two plants across the two company codes. Means here the company codes are different, but in the about first step and second step, the company code is same, but different plants. Okay, within the same plant. So we can say this one is shipping and with billing. Okay, we generally call as a inter STO. STO process. Now, what is the difference between the first step and the second step and third step? I think we had already discussion about that, right? So route. Route is nothing but like we are not creating any shipping document and we are not doing any shipping related. Okay. Here we just created a order, STO order, and we are issuing the stock from our transaction code route, which is MIGO. Then the receiving plant, they are receiving the stock. Okay, and coming to the intra STO, inter STO, okay, it will go with the shipping. Okay, that means there will be a SD involvement, SD module involvement. So SD people, they will do the delivery and the PGI and billing they will do, and from our side we will do the PO and GR, we will do it. Okay, so let's go to first step. So route, via route. Route, what are the steps we have? The first step is STO creation. That means stock transport order, PO creation in ME21 and okay. Then they will goods issue from supply plant. Okay. Then goods ship in receiving plant. So here the above which we are using MIGO transaction code, and here also the third step also we are using MIGO, and the movement types are here. For this 351 movement type, and for this it is a normal 101 receiving the stock. Okay, this is a via route. Okay. So why there is a two different STOs? It is the same between the two plants only within the same company code. Why there is a two STO process are there? Because okay, shipping and all. If there is a huge distance between the two plants, might be if it is a Vijayawada and there is some other cities which is there, it may be too much distance it is there. Those cases, what will be happen when you are transporting the goods from by using some transport management, like using some vehicle or using some air or something, you are using some lorry or something like when you are using transport management. Okay, so we need to prepare the shipping document to display to the customs, or it may be sales people or income tax people or whoever they might be. Okay, if they are catching you and they are asking that, okay, what the did you pay the amount? Did you pay the income tax and did you pay the sales tax? Everything they will ask. Okay, so since Here we are just transferring the goods from one plant to another plant within the same company code. Okay, we don't need to pay any sales tax here because we are not selling the goods to the customer. It's just like transferring the goods to within the same company code between the two plants. Okay, so there is a two ways we can do without creating the shipping document or with creating the shipping document. Okay, if it is a side by side plans or it is near to near, and if they don't want to use any transport management or if they don't want to use any shipping documentation, then they can go with the first step. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah.
Is it clear, right? Now let's go to the first. We'll do the this process. Okay, process one. Go to SAP. Okay. Now here the main point is here document type is UB. Okay, we are not using a document type NB. Okay, and item category U. Item category U. What is the purpose of the item category? Okay, it is a special process, right? We are using generally for the subcontracting, third party consignment process. All right. So the same like we are using item category U for the stock transport order. And the document, especially UB, is designed for the STO. Okay. So let's see. Now I'm just selecting the UB document type. Okay. And supply plan. Let's say assume that there will be a material number. And the supply plan is 1100 and receiving plan is 1000. Okay, from 1100 to 2000. From 1100 to 1000. So if you see that if I selected the UB, instead of it is asking vendor number, it is asking the supply plan. Okay, the design it is changed. If you go to again, I'm just going to again ME21N, and if you see that document type NB, it is asking vendor number. Okay, if I selected the document type UB, okay, it is changing to supply plan. So you need to be enter the directly plan number here. Who is the, what is the supply plan, and other details are same. Okay. And here we need to use the item category U. So item category U, okay, and material number I'm just entering here, and plant 1100 and 100 pieces. Suppose let's say I just need to check that stock is available or not before creating PO. Okay, now I'm just checking that my stock where I need to check who is the supplier. Supply plan is 1100. So 1100 I should have the stock. So execute this one. Okay, okay, we have 1210 stock. Okay, let's do 100 pieces. Okay, and which store location you want to be receive the stock, you can enter the store location. Okay, and if you see that here, the pricing procedure. Okay, here whatever the supply plant price it is there, it will display here. Okay, why? Because the stock we are receiving from the supply plant, right? So along with the stock, we also get the inventory value, right? That inventory value we are calculating based on the what price in the supply plant. If it is Vizag and Bangalore might be different price, and Vizag have a different price. Okay, so different locations have different prices, right, for the same material. Okay, and it will display that what is the supply plant price here. Okay. 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 Now if you see that, okay, what we will do here. If you see that this one, okay, this is configured for the document type. This is for the INTRA STO. Okay, they configured for the INTRA STO. What I will do, I will just remove the configuration. Okay, first I will remove the configuration. Then we'll try to do, or I can use the some other plant instead of using the this plant. What are the plans we have for this material? Okay, it is there in the 1100, 1200 also it is there. Okay, let's use the 1200. Okay, let's try with 1200. Okay, receiving plant is the 1200. How it will be over? Okay, here also is shipping tab which is coming. That means it is configured for 1200 also. Okay, we'll do one thing. I will just remove the configuration here. So make sure that one point here, either you can use the via MM route or via SD route only. Okay, you cannot use both. Why? Because you already know that whether these plans are in the long distance or it is in a short distance, right? At the initial only, you have to be finalize that whether I should go with the with SD route or with MM route. So if it is working for MM route, it won't be work for the SD route. Okay. So again, you need to do the configuration for the SD route. So I'm just removing this one. One thing I can remove here. What I can do, I just removing this one step, two step. So what is the supply plant here? UV, right? So or else we can use some different output type. Where is the output type? What are the output types we have? /4 ME21N, and I'm just selecting ZUB. If I ZUB it is there, okay, and I'm just selecting that. Okay, see now it is not coming. Okay, now see here, what is the difference between the intra STO and inter STO? Okay, what is the difference between the intra STO and normal STO process via MM route and via SD route? Okay, if it is via MM route, you will not get any shipping tab here. Okay, you will not get any shipping tab here. But if you are doing with via shipping, okay, via shipping, then there will be a shipping tab will be coming to picture. Okay, so now I just changed the document type, right? There is a configuration also at the document type level. Whether it should be allowed shipping or whether it should be allowed for the MM route, that we can do in the configuration level. So I configured for the UB. Okay, that's why it is coming for the UB intra STO. So there is no configuration which is done for the ZUB. That's why it's not coming for the ZUB document type via shipping tab. So did you understand that? What is the difference? Any doubts here? So this is a major difference. One is in a PO, if by looking into the PO, whether you are going with MM route or whether you are going with SD route, how you can understand? If there is a shipping tab, it is there in the PO. If there is a shipping tab, it is there. Then it is a via SD route you are going. That means via shipping route you are going. If there is no shipping tab, that is means you are going with via MM route. Okay. So how you can see here now, I'm creating one more pivot. You can see here ME21N, and I'm using the UB document type. UB already configured for the shipping. So now I'm just using here the same material. Okay, same whatever the information which I entered for the other whatever the details which I entered here in this PO, the same I entered here, but I just changed the document type. If I use the ZUB document type here, this ZUB is not configured for the shipping. That means SD. Okay, that's why it is going. It is representing that MM route. Okay, so if it is already configured for SD route, this UB it is a reference to the shipping SD route. That's why this shipping tab which is coming. Okay, in interview point of view, if there somebody asking about that, how you can identify that whether you are going with MM route or SD route. Okay, you can say that you will get a shipping tab in the PO for via SD. Okay, clear? Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Okay. Now I'm just creating via MM route. First we'll go for MM route. Okay. So now I created PO. Okay. So if you see that there is no shipping tab, that means we are going with the MM route. Okay, we are going with MM route. So copy this P1 number. Go to either you can go with MIGO or you can go with MB1A. Okay, whatever it is required, you can go. So now go to goods issue and 351 moment type. So as I already explained, right? 351 moment type we are doing. So either you can do MIGO or there is a transaction code MB1A also. You can do MB1A also. Okay. Now enter and which store location you are dispatching the stock where it is available. Let's assume that in the 0001, right? Where is the stock it is there? It is there in the 0001 stock, which is 9000. Okay, 1210 stock it is there. Okay, now check. Okay, and post. Okay, now the stock which is issued from the supply plan. Okay, the stock which is issued from the supply plan. Now, if you see that here 1210 which is gone, might be it will come as 110 because we already transferred the 100 pieces, right? Just refresh this one. It will go 1210 to 110. Then you can see here. Okay, just refresh this one. Now it is 110, right? 1110. Okay, you cannot see here. Okay, this is for the only internal transfer posting. When we are using transfer posting, then only we can see stock in transit in the MMBA. But if you want to see for the STO process, you have to go MB5T. MB5T is a transaction code. Okay, to see the stock in transit, how much stock it is there in transit. Okay, so from the supply plan, the stock which is issued, but in the receiving plan, the stock still they didn't receive. That means those stock we call as a stock in transit. Okay. Now we can see stock in transit in MB5T. See now 100 pieces it is there in the stock in transit. Okay. Now what you need to do? I need to do the goods receipt, right? So I need to receive the goods receipt by using 101 moment type 100 pieces and which location you want to be transferred. Okay, 1000. You see here. Now, if you see that the stock here, it is 9569. Okay, once it is transferred this stock, that means from stock in transit to our receiving plan, then the stock will be increased. Okay. Now you refresh this one. 9569 will be increased to 9669. 9669. Okay. Then if you refresh this one, okay, go back and refresh this one. This blank. That means from the stock in transit to our receiving plan, they receive the stock. Okay. So this is the way we'll do the MM route. This is very simple. Okay. Did you understand? Any doubts here?
No, sir.
This is clear, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay. Now, what are the prerequisites here? Okay. In the MM route, what is the prerequisites? The material should be extended in the supply plant and receiving plant, right? So the material should be available in the supply plant and receiving plant. That metal master record. I'm talking about a metal master record. The material which is extended to both plants. Okay, that is the one which is mandatory here. Okay, because if the material is material number it is available in the both plants, then only we can do the this transfer posting, right? If it is not available in the other plant, then we cannot do, right? It's not possible. So the material when you create it in the supply plant, you also need to be created in the receiving plant also. Okay, so this is the one which we need to do, and the second one is it should not be configured for the INTRA STO. Okay, the document type should not be configured for the INTRA STO. Okay, now the next process we are going. So any doubts here? The via Mamrut? Is it clear,
the
right?
material is not sir, if the material is not mapped with both the plants, then if we want to transfer the stock, then what we do?
No, mapped means what? The
I
material
mean, not
is
maintained both the plants.
not created or it is?
Not created and not maintained in both the plants. They are maintaining on the single plant. I want to shift
Then
this.
the system will not allow, right? That system will not allow, right? Why? Because when you are receiving the stock, so you should be have that material number, right, in your plant.
Yeah,
Suppose if this is material, this 100 material, if it is not there in the 1300, can you do transfer posting to 1300? They're not using this material, right? So they have to
yeah.
create.
Okay, we have to create a new material
Yeah,
master.
I have to be create this material in the 1300. That means you need to extend this material to other plants.
Okay, so got it. We have to do the configuration if it's not.
And master data. Master
Not
data
master.
you have to. Yeah.
Okay.
Metal master is the master data, right?
Yeah.
So when you are creating a material master record, so you should aware about that for this material on what plants it is using. Okay. So you also need to be creative for the other plants also. That means we are generally calling as a extending these materials to other plants. Okay. If suppose they are not using, then we don't need to be extend. But if they are also using the same material, then definitely the basic the information of the material should be there in the other plants also, right?
Yeah. Okay,
Without
sir.
creating material number, I cannot do anything, right? I
Yeah.
should be
So
have the material number.
if the business required means they are not using, they are not extended. If business required at this time, so we need to extended those.
You have to inform to the master data team, boss, we are receiving this material. So looks like this material number is not created in our plant. So please create this material in our plant. Then they
Okay.
will extend that material. Okay. So you
Okay.
have to be informed to the master data team.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Either if you are the master data team, you have to be extended. Okay. So we'll discuss that. Those points we'll discuss in the master data. So when we're discussing about the master data, we'll discuss. Okay.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Got it right? Now go to via shipping. Via shipping without billing. Why I'm just why I'm saying that without billing here? Anyone?
We are
Why I'm
just
saying this
transferring
without billing?
the material, but we are not selling the material. We
Yeah.
are
So since the company is same company code, right? Within the same company code, we just transferring the goods. Okay, might be because of the purpose is might be for the manufacturing or maybe for storing purpose or any packing purpose, anything whatever maybe. Okay, I'm just transferring the goods from my manufacturing plant to store packing department, packing plant. So there they will do again remodeling and repacking again they will do and they will sell to customer. So at this point we are not selling to the customer. We just transferring the goods for the maybe storing purpose or maybe repacking purpose. Okay. So those cases we don't need to do any billing, right? Why? Because it is within the same company code, right? Clear? Clear? Have doubts on this one?
Yeah, we understand.
Okay. Now we'll go to via shipping and without billing. So why we are calling shipping? Okay, if you want to use some transportation management or if you want to do the via delivery creation, okay, and I just want to be track each and every moment for delivery created when it is PGI completed and shipping tracking and those purpose. Okay, we can create a via shipping and without billing. Okay, so this we generally call as intra STO. Okay, intra STO process. Now here what will be, here this also we called as a MM and ST integration. MM and ST integration. In interrupt point of view, if they're asking that, do you know that integrations module? Yes, we know. If it is ST related, MM ST related, what we can say STO process, intra STO, inter STO. Both it will come under the MM and ST integration. The above process will not come under the MM and ST integration. Only intra STO and inter STO will come into the MM and ST integration. Okay. So in interview, they will ask about the question like, okay, did you work on the MM and SD integration, or did you work on the any integrations? Okay, then you can say that, okay, I have worked in the SD integration, SD and MM integration. Okay, in the SD and MM integration, I have worked in the intra STO or inter STO. Okay, and there is a third party process also. That is also we can say that MM and SD integration. Why? Because we initially creating sales order, from sales order purchase requisition it is creating, right? So that is the SD and MM integration. Okay. Now let's go to the intra STO. In intra STO, okay, in intra STO, what are the mandatory? Okay, prerequisites master data, okay, master data and prerequisites configuration. Prerequisites configuration. What are the configuration which is required? What are the master data which is required? Let's go to master data. So master data, what we need? We need metal master should be extended. Material should be extended. For both plants, that is supply and receiving plant, and also it should be extended to sales area. Why it is sales area? Because we are integrating with the sales people, right? So they have the how we have the purchase organization. They have also sales organization, distribution channel, division is there. So generally sales area is nothing but like a sales organization and distribution channel division. These three combination they will call as a sales area. So whenever you creating material, okay, if you want to link with SD, that means you want to create sales orders, or if you want to create the deliveries, you want to create PGA billings. So those cases, the sales and distribution views should be extended. Okay, so this sales organization, distribution channel, division will be under sales views. Okay, sales views should be extended. Okay, that was the first step, and the second step is customer master record should be created. Okay, so if you see that if someone is connected with MM, okay, so we will ask that, okay, you have to be create vendor master record, right? Like here we are connecting with SD process, right? So customer master record should be created for this process. Okay, here who will be the customer? To whom it is customer? Generally, who will be the customer? Who will be the customer? Who are receiving goods? Who are receiving the goods? We generally calling as a customer, right? Why? Because customer will receive the goods, right? And supplier will issue the stock, right? So here the case is receiving. Who will be receiving the goods? Receiving plant. Okay. So these two are the mandatory here for master data level. Okay. Let's see how we can do this one. Okay. Go to MM01 or MM02. Okay. Material master record creation is MM01. Okay. Or you can go to MM02 to change. Okay. Here enter the material number. We see that there is a sales data, it is there. Okay. So you should be created the sales data for this plant. Okay. So enter the organization structure. Okay. Let's say my plant is 1100. Okay. So there might be there are so many sales organization distribution channels are there. Okay. Germany, Frankfurt, and USP. Like there are so many sales organization is there. Let's assume that 1000 is the my sales organization, and divisions also we have the distribution channels also we have different distribution channels are there. So what is the distribution channel? Anyone? Did you have the doubt idea about the distribution channel?
Distribution locations maybe.
Distribution channel means
shipping locations.
Not shipping location. That is the division shipment where exactly that is shipping point. That is different. Okay. Distribution channel is nothing but like a sometimes what will be happen there will be like how you are distributing to the goods to customer. Okay, so maybe you are the wholesaler. Okay, you are there will be a wholesale or retailer or from market it is going. So the distribution, the way of distribution to the goods to customer. Okay, so it might be directly it is you are receiving to the customer, or might be there is just some wholesaler. Okay, you are issuing to wholesaler issuing to the customer, or it maybe you have a retailer. Okay, your company issuing to retailer, from retailer to wholesaler, wholesaler to customer. Okay, like different distribution channels will be there. Okay, the way of the distribution which is there. Like suppose I have one company, okay, and wholesaler, distributor, and retailer and customer. So there is a many ways you can directly supply the goods to the customer. Okay, shipping to the customer, or might be the company sending to distributors, distributor is sending to wholesaler distributing to retailer to customer. Okay, so there is a big chain, right? So how the way of the distribution you are doing, the channel, how you are doing. Okay, like if suppose online shopping, that was one distribution channel. Okay, or if it is a promotion sales, it is one distribution channel. Okay, like different channels they can use. Okay, and the division you already aware, right? The division is nothing but like where exactly the stock the division. Okay, it maybe exactly it is located, the stock where exactly you are distributing from, the which division you are distributing. Okay, there are different divisions, right? Okay, so these three combination, sales organization, distribution channel, division, we generally call as a sales area. Okay, so the material should be extended. Okay, the material should be extended, this combination. Okay, plant, sales organization, distribution channel and division, this combination should be extended. Okay, so it is extended 1100 the same way. Okay, so this will generally created by ST team. Okay, and again I'm just checking that for other plant, receiving plant 1000. Okay, and same distribution channel, sales organization, since it is in the within the same company code, right? Maybe they can use the same sales organization, maybe they can use the different sales organization also they can use. So this case also it is extended. Okay, you can see here by clicking on this organization level plant. Okay, in this plant, sales organization, distribution channel and division, so this combination, this material is extended. Okay, so this is one which is required, a material which should be extended. Then you have to be create the customer master record number. The ST team, they have to be create the customer master record. So how you can create customer master record? By using XT01. Okay, so this is the transaction code. Okay, SD01. Okay, in real time, the sales team will create, ST sales and distribution team, they will create the customers. Okay, but just you should also aware about this one, right? So you have to be create the customer master record number. In the customer master record number, you have to create what is the plant, what is the company code, and what is the sales organization, what is the distribution channel, what is the division. So this combination you have to be create the customer number. Okay, clear? Okay, so
Yeah.
now I will show you it is already created. Okay, the customer number which is already created. I'm just checking that what is the customer number. Okay, so I'm just checking the customer number. So it is assigned in the configuration level, the customer number. So I'll just checking that. So in this setup stock transporter, shipping that, what is the receiving plan? 1000. Okay. So this is the customer number which is created. Okay. So this customer number, if you see that, enter the customer number here and 1000 and 10 0 and 00. Okay. Here you can enter what are the details, maybe address details you can enter, and company code data, what GL account it is, reconciliation account you can enter. So this, okay, this is finance team, they will enter company code data, and sales organization data, sales area data will enter by ST team. Here what is important here, who will be the delivering the goods, who will be supplying the goods, who will be supplying goods, 1100, right?
1100.
Okay, that you have to be assigned here. Okay, so that plant you have to be assigned and you have to create the customer number. Okay, clear? So you can also create by using XD01. Okay, so if suppose I'm just creating one customer number for your purpose. Suppose I'm just creating. Okay, this is an external number. I'm just assigning that some different number in. Okay. So you can enter that something like what are the details which is required. Okay, customer details and which country, which is the which transportation goes. So once you enter these details, you can go to company code and you can enter the reconciliation data. This information will provided by a finance team. Okay, for practicing purpose, you can assign this one directly. Okay, and even you can enter and the sales area data. Go to shipping tab. Okay, what are the mandatory fields which you can enter and enter here the delivering plant which is mandatory. Okay, here you have to be assigned uh, the delivering plant who will be the supplying plant. Okay, you can enter those details and you can save this one. Okay, then once you create the customer number, okay, have you understand how to create a customer master record?
Yeah.
Right. So once you created a customer master record, that means master data is completed now. Now what you need to do, you have to be do the configuration. Okay. So there is a configuration required to set up the STO process, intra STO process. Okay. That we generally call as setup stock transport order configuration. Okay. In interview point of view also they will ask that this question. Okay. What we need to configure for STO process. So you need to tell that setup stock transport order configuration we have to do. In this, what we have to do, the first step is receiving plan. In receiving plan, you have to be assigned the customer number. In receiving plan, you have to enter, you have to assign customer number. What are the customer number which you created in the top? That customer number you have to enter. And the second option is, okay, supply plan and document type. Okay, combination. We need to maintain the delivery type. Okay, so this is the standard one delivery type, which is NL. Okay, NL is for the intra STO. Okay, this is also a very important interview point of view question. What is the delivery type for the intra STO? Okay, so you have to tell that NL is the intra STO delivery type. Okay, and then after that, the third step is if you want to go with one step procedure or two step procedure, there will be a two step procedure, one step procedure here. Okay, so there is a supply plan and a receiving plan and document type combination. Okay, there will be a checkbox either, one step checkbox either. If you selected this one step checkbox, then means the PGI and GR will be happen at a time. Okay, if you are not done, if you not selected this one step procedure, then you have to do PGI separately and the GR separately you have to do. That means PGI will do by supply plan and GR will do by receiving plan. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear? Now let's see. Let's go to the configuration first. Okay, so that you will be understand. Okay, go to SPRO. Okay, SPRO is nothing but like a whenever we are doing configuration, we will go for the SPRO. Okay, SPRO is the transaction code to enter into the configuration level. Okay, go to SAP reference IMG. Okay, then mostly we will do the configuration material management, all it in the material management only. Okay, some which are doing in the outside of the box, but mostly we are doing in the material management. Okay, go to material management purchasing. The purchasing, there will be a purchase order. Okay, in this purchase order, set up stock transfer order. This is the configuration. Okay, here what you need to do, first step is define shipping data for plants. Okay, in here you have to go to receiving plant. Who is the receiving plant? For 1000 is the receiving plant, right? So enter the receiving plant 1000, select this one and click on the details button. Okay, so here you need to enter the customer number. What are the customer number you are assigned, you are created in the top by selection of the delivering plant is a plant, right? 1100. In the customer's record you are assigned a supply plant is equal to 1100, right? What are the customer number you created? That customer number you have to assign here. So this is the first configuration, and the sales organization distribution channel division is common. Okay, then the second step is assign delivery type and shipping role. Here what you have to do, your combination. So what is the document type? Okay, UB. Okay, and supply plan. Okay, a supply plan is 1100. Okay, so these two combinations, UB and the supply plan combination, you have to be assigned the NL. NL is the delivery type. Okay, so this is the important delivery type NL. If suppose if I did for the ZUB, then it will be work for the ZUB. If you did for a UB, it will work for the UB. If you did for the some other you customize transaction code, customize document type which is copied from the UB, then you can use that document type also here. Okay. Okay. If you see that, suppose in the previously when I just created my last PO using the document type ZUB, what is the PO number that is? Do you remember? This one. This is something different. This is that thing. If you see that here, ZUB, right? ZUB is the document type, right? This is not assigned here. Okay. If we in this configuration, ZUB, there is no combination here. ZUB and 1100. These two combination, there is no. It is assigned for 1200, but not assigned for 1100. If you are assigned for 1100, then these two combination again it will be work INTRA STO only. It won't be work for the MM route. Okay, since it is not assigned for the 1100, that's why it is working for the MM route. Okay. Okay. If you want to try, we'll try for the ZUB. Do you want to be try?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try. Okay. I'm just go there. Sorry, it's gone. So go to material management, and in the material management and purchasing again purchase order. The purchase order again set up stock transporter. We set up stock transporter. Here we are doing a delivery type assignment, right? So this delivery type assignment I'm just doing here, and here for ZUB it is assigned for 1200 but not assigned for 1100. So what I'm doing, just copying from here, and I'm just assigning instead of 1200 I'm assigning 1100 here. So I'm just assigning 1100. So 1100 is the my plant. Okay, I'm just assigning this one and save. Okay, so now for 1100 also it will be work as an INTRA STO. Okay, we'll try that one. Okay, then the next one is here there is a one step check box is there. Okay, okay, suppose position is 1100 is the my supply plan and 1000 is the receiving plan, right? These two combination it is not there. Let's go. So I'm just assigning that 1100 and 1000. Okay, and ZUB. Okay, then I'm selecting one step procedure. What will be happen? Okay, let's try. Let's see how it will be works. Okay. Now I'm just going to create a PO. Okay, STO PO. So same process. ME21N and select your document type ZUB. Okay, because I just assigned for ZUB, right? And 1100 and 1000. and you can enter the other details same, and item category U. Okay, and 1000 plan and 10 quantity. See here, the same process which I did earlier, that is working for route, but now I did configuration for this document. Now it is coming shipping tab for ZUB, right? Is it clear how it is
Yes.
controlling? Now, if it is getting shipping tab means it is an intra STO process. You can see that customer number which is assigned in the configuration, and you can see sales organization, distribution channel, division. Okay, this loading group, transportation group, these are all which is maintained in the customer master record. Okay.
So can we map intra STO and STO for single one?
Intra STO
And STO, normal STO process for single one?
you can
Like
use
an
a
MM.
different document type. You can use different document type. You cannot use one document type.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we change the document type, then only we'll allow.
Sorry, come again.
We have a mapping right now.
Yeah.
100 and 1100 and 1000. So
Yeah.
like that, if I change the document type for the same mapping, is it allowed for the
Yeah, it
MM
will be
route?
allowed. It will be allowed, but that is MM STO, not STM.
Yeah, it's an, yeah,
Okay,
MM
right?
STO only it will allow.
Yeah, it will be allowed.
Okay.
Can use that Z2UB. Suppose Z2UB is there. If I selected Z2UB, there is no shipping tab. It is MM route only. If I assign the ZUB, then it will be checking that configuration and it will go for a shipping tab.
Okay.
Okay. So if you want to use that both process, you can use but document type will be different. Okay. You cannot use for the same document type.
Oh, so document type is different, but the
Yeah.
material mapping also same, like in the
Same.
plan
It
mapping
is
also
same.
same.
Yeah. Material mapping is same.
Okay.
Okay. Clear? Now I'm creating STO. Okay. So STO created. Okay. Now if this STO number you cannot do goods issue. Okay, because it is not MM route. You have to do via ST, sales and distribution transaction. So what are the transactions here in the process steps? Process steps for this one, intra STO. Okay, first step is STO created. The second step is you have to create a delivery. Okay, delivery creation in ST. Okay, in the sales and distribution there we have to create the delivery. So that VL10D. Okay, whatever it is started with V series, those are all SD related. Whatever it is started with M series, mostly it is MM related. Okay, and VL10D. Then PGA you have to do post goods issue VL02N. Okay, then you have to do the pro forma invoice. Okay, we don't have any billing, right? But still I need to show to someone if somebody they catch me and they're asking that where is your billing, then I can show you that some duplicate to invoice that is called as a pro forma invoice. There we can say that it is just for transfer posting. We are not selling to anyone. Okay, that we can create in a VF01. Okay, then MIGO it's receiving the goods. Okay, so typo and below if you see that in the MM road, okay, there is no ST involvement is there. Okay, there is no ST involvement. And if you see here in the ST road, it's completely the dispatch will be happen from the ST only, sales and distribution. Okay, so they will create a delivery and PGA and perform invoice in the ST team. They will create the ST team. Okay. Since STO process is ST and MM integration, we also should aware about that how to create the delivery creation, how to do the PGA, how to do the billing creation. Okay, we should aware about that. Okay, now I have the STO number. Okay, what I need to do next, I have to create a delivery number. Okay, so delivery number system will create automatically by using VL10D. Okay, the transaction code is VL10D or VL10B also you can use. There are so many transactions are there. You can use VL10D or VL10B also. Okay, both are same. These two transactions. Okay, now I'm just going to VL10D. What I need to do, I need to enter the PO number here. For which PO number I need to create the delivery. Okay, okay. Then I just removing the dates here. Okay. Then what system will do? it will go in background. It will checking that, okay, for this we need to create the delivery. Okay, system will create in the background. Once you click on the background, the system will create in the background the delivery creation. Okay. So now the system is created a delivery number. Okay, you can see by select this one and click on the check the deliveries here. Okay, by click on this one and this one. Okay, and this one, you can see the delivery number here. This is the delivery number which is created. The system automatically created the delivery number. You can see the ship to party is the customer number, right? This is the customer, right? We have created receiving plant 1100. Okay, this is the customer number which is it is showing. This is the delivery number which is created. You can see this information. Okay, in case if you are missing here to see this delivery number, you can go to PO and enter. There PO history tab it is updated. Okay, if you see that there is a purchase order history. Okay, any purchase order, if you did any GR or if you did any invoice or if you created any delivery, it will update the purchase order history. In the purchase order history, we can see that the information of what it is created with reference to this document, what it is created. So you can see here the delivery number which is created. Okay. So this is the delivery creation is completed. The second step. Okay. Then the third step which is PGA. Okay. So go to VL02N. In VL02N, we have to be enter the delivery number. This is my delivery number. Enter. Okay. And unit here you can see that the stock. Okay. Delivery quantity. How much what is the actual delivery quantity? 10 quantity. Okay. So you need to pick this quantity from the location. Okay. If suppose if you are getting this gray mode, okay, that means if I cannot able to enter the picked quantity directly, that means it is activated warehouse management. That means there is a warehouse management module which is activated. Okay, so warehouse management team they have to be performed the picking the stock. Okay, if there is no warehouse management, then it will become as a edit mode. Like you can enter whatever you can enter. But here it is grayed out, right? So that means this store location which is activated. The store location which is activated, suppose let's say I'll go for the different way. In the MMBE, if you see that this material, the 1100, okay, okay, only one store location it is there. Okay, this is activated warehouse management. If I just want to plan that to show that any store location which is there, okay, it's okay. In case if it is grayed out, what you need to do is just select this one. The subsequent you have to be created. Create transfer orders. Create transfer orders will be created in the warehouse management. It will go to warehouse management screen, enter, okay, and just to save. Okay, this transfer order is created and it will be confirmed automatically in the background. Okay, based on the configuration which did in the WM. That means we pick the quantity. Okay, it is confirmed and it is picked. Okay, now L02N. Enter here and you can see that the picked quantity which is updated automatically. Once the picking confirmation is done in the warehouse management level, the stock automatically updated in the picked quantity. If there is no warehouse management store location, then you can enter manually. Okay, but here it is activated warehouse management store location. So how we know sir this store location is the warehouse management store location or it is a MM store location? Okay, generally. This will be the grayed out. That is one option. And one more thing which we can see in the configuration and warehouse management configuration. Go to enterprise structure here. In the enterprise structure level, you can see that logistic execution. In this logistic execution, okay. Okay, let's go to the assignments. In the assignments, logistic execution here. For your plant, okay, what is the plant's 1100 and what is the store location 3001. So for this combination, it is assigned this warehouse number. Okay, that means it is activated warehouse number, warehouse manager store location. If it is not there, this combination, that means the store location is inventory managed store location. Okay, Now it is a warehouse managed store location. Because of that, it is asking to pick the quantity from warehouse management. Okay. Now I'm saving this one. Okay. So the picked quantity is picking is done. Okay. One is delivery creation is done and picking is done. Okay. Now you can also update that when you are planning to goods issue. Okay. Let's say suppose today I'm planning. I'm just selecting my date is today date. Okay. And you can also check that in the status overview. Okay. If it is warehouse managed related. Okay. Here you can see that the not yet processed, picking not yet processed, partially processed, completed. So if it is blank, if it is a blank here, like here it is how it is blank, or here how it is blank. If it is a blank, then it is inventory related. If it is not, if it is something A or B or C, then it is warehouse manager related. If you see here, this is a C. That means it is completed. Warehouse picking is done, but still PJ is not completed. If you see that the goods movement not yet processed. PJ is not yet completed. Okay. Now what I can do, I can click on the PJ posting. Okay. Enter the store location. Okay. I just remove, right? I just enter the, will enter the store location now. So the store location which I entered. Okay. Why it is coming store location? Go back again back. Just remove, right? We'll see. Okay. VL02N. Go to VL02N and enter. And the picker quantity which is updated. Now click on the PJ. Okay, this is the receiving plan store location or what? Let's click on here. And where exactly why it is coming? These are the message.
We have only one store location, right, for that?
Yeah, only one store location, supplier store location. Yeah. But I'm not sure. Okay, okay, we just selected one step procedure, right? Okay, that's why the system asking that PGA and GR. Here, if you see, if you remember that, I selected one step procedure. Did you remember? For trial purpose, we just selected the one step procedure. So what will be happen if we one step procedure, the system also trying to do the GR in the background. See here in the this step, what we did for ZUB document type. Sorry, what is the plan? 1100 and 1000. Okay, and this combination, I selected one step procedure. That means the system trying to do PGA and goods receipt at a time. So for this, what we need to do, we need to enter the receiving plan to location also. Go to PO, and the PO, you have to be enter the store location, which is what are the store location we have to receive. Okay. So this is a receiving plan related. Now go to again VL02N, enter, and click on the PGA. Okay. What is the PO number here? Why it is coming 2 minus 2? 127. This is 127. Okay. Where is my PO number? ME22N. Okay. 127. Okay. Sorry, this PO number is different. So go to display and select this one. Copy this PO number and go to PO change. Okay, enter. Okay, I have to be enter. Okay, it is already processed, right? I have to be go back first. I need to come back from the VL02N. Okay, now just change this one and update your receiving store location. Okay, then VL02N, go to VL02N, enter. Okay, and now you can do the PGA. Once complete the PGA, what will be happen? What happened? So the PGA and GR, it will be posted automatically. If you see that, go to ME23N, I can see purchase order history, right? What is happening? So this is 127, right? Go to purchase order history. If you see that in the purchase order history, the delivery goods issue, that means PGA, and the receipt. At a time it is happened. Both it is happening in the. So this case, what will be we called here 647 movement type. When it is there 647, it is a one-step procedure 647. If it is a two-step procedure, then it is a different moment type. Okay, so now delivery created, PGI completed, GR completed. That means stock it is issued from the supply plant and receiving at a receiving plant, both happening in the single time. Okay, this time we don't need to do MIGO. Why? Because we selected a one-step procedure. Okay, and you can perform the VF01 if you want. We can perform the VF01. Okay, by entering the delivery number. This is the delivery number, right? This delivery number. Enter this delivery number. Enter. Okay, and save. So this is the proforma invoice. If you see that display, go to display. So this is the proforma invoice. If you can see that this is a proforma invoice. Proforma invoice is nothing but like a duplicate invoice. Okay, which is saying that it is for the only transfer posting purpose. It is not for the selling to the customer. Okay, and now what we'll do, the same process we'll do for the two-step procedure. I'm just removing this one, 1100 and 1000. This combination, I'm just removing the one-step procedure. Okay, now I'm just planning to do the two-step procedure. Okay, let's do quickly create the PO. The first step is PO creation, STO creation, and ZUB document type, and supply plant is 1100, and purchase organization and other details we need to enter, and item category U, and material number is, and here plant. I'm not entering the receiving store location. Okay, instead, in case if I not enter receiving store location, okay, what will be happen? Okay, this shipping tab which is coming, so it is confirmed that it is INTRA STO. Okay, now save. So PO created. Now for this PO, what I'm doing, I'm just creating the VL10ND. Okay, VL10ND. VL10ND is a creation of the delivery. Okay, enter PO number and remove the top delivery number and execute this one. And select, click on the background. Okay, again select the lines and click on this button, check uncheck deliveries, and again select the show delivery numbers, and again click on the sequential display. Okay, here you can see that the delivery number here. Okay, this delivery number which is created in the background. Now I just need to go for the VL02N. Okay, and go to VL02N. Since it is a warehouse related store location, so I cannot pick the quantity directly. I have to use the transfer order creation in the background. Okay, enter and enter, and here the transfer orders for delivery is creating, and save. Now the transfer orders, as per the WM configuration, they configure like that once the transfer order is created, it will be confirmed automatically, and the pick and transfer will happen at a time. Okay, now the picking is done in the VL02N. Just go to VL02N and I can see the picked quantity is updated. Now I can do PGA. The step is PGA. Now I can able to do. Why? Because previously if I didn't enter the store location, the system giving the error message because that is one step procedure. So system tried to post the PGA and GR at a time. But now I am doing that two-step procedure. That means PGA is separate step and GR separate step. So if I can go to PO number ME23N and purchase order history, if I go to purchase order history, I can see that okay, only it is happening 641 moment. Previously, if you see that is 647. If it is 647, then it is a one-step procedure. 641, it is a two-step procedure. Okay. Now PGI only it's happened. Then what you need to do next? You have to create the billing document number. Okay. So what is the delivery number? 80108, right? 108. I'm just creating the billing document number. So here you can see the net price, net values, all the information we can see here. Then save. This is a pro forma invoice. This will not be impacted. Okay, you can see here. This will not be impacted any accounting data. Okay, because this is just transfer codes. There is no accounting data will be updated. We don't need to be paid to the customer. customer will not pay any amount to you. Okay, since it is a just transfer. Now PJ is completed. Now what you need to do in the receiving plant, you need to receive the stock. Okay, so then what you need to do, you have to be select the goods receipt. Here we will not do with reference to purchase order. We will do the with reference to outbound delivery. Okay, why? Because suppose in PO you ordered 1000 quantity, but delivery it is happening 100 pieces. Then there is no track, right? If I selected a purchase order number, so you need to be track. If you need exactly tracking how much the delivery which happened, you have to be selected delivery number here. Instead of purchase order number, you have to be selected the outbound delivery. So outbound delivery number is again 800-18108. Now how much quantity are issued and which store location you need to be received. Now you can enter here. Okay, I want to receive the stock in the 0001 stock. Okay, so before posting this one, I can see the stock in the MB5T. MB5T is the stock in transit. So in the stock in transit, I can see the stock. Okay, sorry, I just need to remove the plant details here because receiving plant is 1000, right? Okay, so I just need to remove here and execute this one. Now I can see the 10 quantity which is in the stock in transit. Now I need to receive this one, check and post. Okay, now what will happen? The stock which is updated in the our store location, the stock in transit stock will be 0. Okay, stock in transit 0. Now the stock which is updated. So how you know that if the process is completed or not? You can see in the purchase order history tab. PO, go to PO, double click on the PO and go to purchase order history. In the purchase order history, you can see that, okay, 101 updated. So did you understand that? What is the difference between one step and two step? Right? Is it clear?